Welcome to Junk to Gems Live at 5, featuring Gary and sometimes Mary. Now, hi guys, welcome everybody. There's White Rock, what's happening? My brother from another mother, brother and sister from another mother. We got Jonesy. Who else we got in here? We got Gary TP, Charles Macy. Wish I was back in Arkansas. Well, brother, all you got to do is pick your little behind up and move to Arkansas. Who else we got in here? Let's see. We got Judy Jules. We got the big Italian. We got Joe. I seen Joe was #1. Beat you all today. What's up with that? Beat you all today. Well, it's a hot one, y'all. It is 83 degrees here in beautiful Arkansas. And as my buddy Sean likes to say, it's a great day to be in Arkansas. So yeah, I've been working hard at it today. Getting tow truck had an issue. I had to fix it. So y'all will see that here soon. West House, what's happening? Bev Wilkerson. So, and of course, you got my sidekick over here, Mr. Smokey, scratching away. I'll smoke. Is that right, buddy? Yeah, that's the escapee artist right there, him and Audie. But they came home. They had to go do their running. They came home, so thank God for that. But yeah, just so y'all know, Mary and Shorty are out there finishing up. There's Paul. What's happening, brother? They're out there finishing up a little project they've been doing. So, and then Shorty got home from school just like about 30 minutes ago, so they had to run out there and finish that so they could finish their video for today. So anyway, sorry, y'all, I was dying. I had just come in here like 15 minutes before the live, so I haven't been in here very long. And I was trying to get something to drink, cool off a little bit, because it's pretty hot out there, especially when you're on that tractor, because that thing just blows all that heat right back at you. But yeah, I had to repair there's Greg and Gina. There's Bobby. I had to fix the back of the tractor today. It finally had enough, and that little bar was just bent way too much and couldn't grade nothing. Boy, I was just fighting it. And I said, all right, that's enough. Time to make a video. Miss Jenny Phillips, what's happening? Lori Carp. So anyway, it's been a good day, y'all. It really has been a good day. I got the awning up. I cannot believe that I miscounted those panels. I could have swore I've counted them panels like probably 10 times. And I cannot believe I missed that and counted 15 instead of 14. So, I laid that whole thing out for 15, but it's all good. I did send them an email. It's for those patio well sheds, and that's what I used it up there, is the sidewalls for patio well sheds. So if anybody's got an extra panel out there, let me know. I need one. And but it was kind of funny. So anyway, how's everybody else doing? Everybody doing great, having a great week so far, even though it's just Tuesday. But a week to me is whatever day you started on. And the way I always see it, like if you have a bad Monday, man, start your week off on Tuesday. You know what I mean? That way you can say you had a good week, and you don't have to go back and say, well, I had a good week except Monday. No, you started it on Tuesday and you had a great week. There's Steve Walker. What's happening? I know, right? Yeah, I don't have enough fingers. Yeah, I should have been counting my toes, using my shoelaces. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what happened to that 15th panel, but it's all good. I mean, it's got 3 layers of 6 mil plastic. I thought it was just 2, but it's actually 3 layers, because it's folded, so it actually comes out to be 3 layers of 6 mil plastic. So it's 18 mil plastic up there, and I've got it down pretty good. So it's not going anywhere. The plywood's not going to get wet. It's not going to hurt nothing. So the way I see it is, I'll get another panel here soon, and I'd actually like to get a bunch more, because I'd like to extend that down the rest of the walkway towards the gate, towards the front out there. So that way if you do walking through the gate, you got something to kind of stand underneath, because it ended up being 5 foot out. you know, I put my framing is 30 inches, 31 and a half inches. And then I've got the plywood hanging over to 48. And then I've got the panels hanging over another foot over that. So ended up being a 5 foot awning, and it's working out pretty well. I mean, I can grab a hold of it and hang on to it without a problem. So it ended up being pretty sturdy. So I'm pretty happy about that. Be careful about the pond in front due to snakes. I agree. Yep, I'll be watching for that. But I think the water is going to be clear enough, you know, when I actually start making it all happen, because you know I want to get the piping put in there and all that stuff. So it's going to have a natural um, filter system set up with it, with you know, with a pump. I'm actually working on a collaboration right now. Been negotiating with them about getting a couple of pumps and what have you like that for the pond. So I think it's going to end up working out pretty good. So I'm thinking, you know, if I get that in there, all I got to get left now is a liner. I need like 3 or 4 good sized liners, because I want to bring it up. It's going to be 10 foot at the bottom, but you know, I still want that 4 foot uh, uh, of space between the ground level and the top of the liner, so that the water can still drain off the property and filter itself out. You know what I mean? Clean itself out that way. So that's the plan for that. So I will be doing that here soon. And that way, you know, when the dirty water comes in, it filters itself out, keeps it nice and clear. And I think the snakes will stay away from that. Me, me, my whole yard, right? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's my whole yard, man. uh, Jenny Phillips. It really is going to be great for summer. I'm really looking forward to getting it finished and getting the rest of them trees out and getting the dirt out there, so that way I can get it up and going. I would like to build a little bridge over top of one end of it, so that you know, have it LED lit up and rock lined all the way around it. There's Robert. What's happening? And Brian Wilkerson. So, and Susie Jacobson. But yeah, get a little bridge with some lights on it, some cool LED solar lights, and having a little waterfall there, I think will be very, very cool. There's Scott. What's happening, Rucker? And then also, you know, with the pump filtering that water in there, I just, like I said, I just think it's going to be really, really cool. I also want to build a deck that extends out over top of the edge of it, so that you know, with a ladder going down in there, so that you know, you can climb back out that way and be able to jump off the deck. I think that would be very cool. Oh, you can see my goofball in here. She's in goof mode now. There's Miss Ace. What's happening, Ace? Uh, I missed that. Yeah, that would be cool, wouldn't it, Jenny? I think it's going to be very nice when it's all done. I mean, I probably won't get you know, get the bridge built and all that. There's Petrus. What's happening, my friend? And get all that done, you know, by the end of the summer. But I'm thinking if I can get the pond done and get that part, you know, the pumping and all that stuff and the filter done for before winter, I think that would be very good. I missed this from Monique from Louisville, Kentucky. Monique, where did you put your sticker for Bertha? I haven't given her a bath yet. I haven't put her on. Actually, I still got it sitting right here, along with another one that Pops gave me. So I wanted to show you that one that Pops got for me. Where'd it go? Well, it was sitting right here. Oh, here it is. So I got this one too as well for my truck. Y'all can see that. So I'm going to be putting one on Bertha and one on the truck, and then the one that going on Bertha is probably going to go on the back window so everybody can see it going down the road. Anyway, so that's the plan for all of that. I know, you know, like I say, that's always the plan. Yeah, and y'all, did anybody ever, did everybody else see that sticker from last week that I put up there that I think Jenny Phelps gave it to me? I think that was so cool. That sticker was awesome. Haven't seen any turtles yet, Wes. Not yet. Not around the water. Lots of frogs and man, we got some crawfish that are like that big. I'm talking about 3 inches long, easy. Brian finally got his wife's death certificate today. Very cool. Wes is needing turtle for his turtle soup, right? He said, "I'll come swimming for the free turtles." Jonesy, member for 16 months. Jonesy, that is so awesome. Thank you so much, man. Time does fly. Sure, we are so grateful for that. So they found a turtle a few weeks ago when they were out there. Surprising enough, I haven't seen any turtles though. I mean, that's I'm sure they will come. Build it. They will come. Yeah, Jonesy, I'm trying to use my best radio voice for you today. I think the bridge will be awesome. I think so too. Oh, thank you very much, Robert. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. So that's, like I said, I'm thinking that bridge is going to be, I was thinking, how everybody likes to see the Babbling Brook Bridge, you know what I mean, with the rounded and all that stuff. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because this thing is going to be about 14 or 15 foot wide where it's at. So I'm going to have to do something a little creative, or who knows, I might just keep it square, so you can stand up there and fish off of it, because I plan on putting fish in there. And I'm talking about the type of fish you can catch and eat. You know what I mean? This pond is going to be fairly good size. Same with the one in the back. It's going to be really good size. So that's the plan for that big one back there, is having fish in there too. Susie Jacobson, member for 18 months. Thank you so much, Susie. Do not use toads and frogs, right? There's Ralph Davis. What's happening? I got to build a buggy jump for Rocker for Scott. Suggestion: Tara can advise you on some rice growing. Her raised garden beds taking shape. Oh, cool. Well, that would be Mary's department there, Beatrice, because I'm not the grower by no means. When I was in South Florida, I used to kill cactus, and I didn't think that was even possible. I have gotten better about the whole green thumb thing, but I'm still just, I don't know, something about me and growing. I don't know if it's, if I just don't have I just don't have the knack for it. I guess I really don't know what it is, to be honest with you. Hey, Randy, Lester, what's happening? There's kindness. A little late, never late to the potty. Property is looking good, like the eaves over the window. Thank you very much. Yeah, I got to get one more panel. Like I said, I want to go ahead and finish that out down there. So I did send them an email today to see what it was going to take to get a whole set of walls to do that again with, because they are the 5-foot walls. So I thought, well, if I just got another 15, 16 panels, you know what I mean, I could finish that whole side out and make that really look good down through there. I know I am a cactus killer, Ace. There's no doubt. I used to kill cactus. Where we lived in Fort Myers when Chevis was born, my daughter that just passed away, when she was born, where we lived at, we had a bunch of really cool cactus that one of our friends gave us. And I'm talking about some beautiful flowers on them. Some of them were like that big, and they were really pretty. We had them set up all around the yard there, and they kept dying on me. I'm like, man, how is it you can kill a cactus in Florida? You know what I mean? David kills all his plants too. See, so it's not me. I mean, we're used to stuff just in Florida just growing. Like if a seed hits the ground in Florida, it'll grow. There's Cassie's kitchen. Leslie, see, Leslie Byram. You need to keep an eye on the copperheads in your property. Oh, I do. In fact, we had when we were back there clearing that back last week. I got back there, and evidently, when I drug some brush out of there, evidently I drug a moccasin out of there, and he was dead, you know. But and something got him and ate him, but he was dead for sure by the time I found him. Let's see. There's the second star of the show, Stuart Bellinger. Great, Stuart. Stuart loved it. Oh, cool. Thank you very much, Stuart. Appreciate that. Yeah, so it's getting there slowly but surely, y'all. I do have to get some more paint to be able to paint the rest of the barn. You know, we got I got two sides of the barn painted and two sides of the shop painted. So, and then I got like a gallon of paint left. So I probably got enough to paint one more side of the barn, but that's about it for right now. I figured we'll be getting to the insulation and stuff here soon because it's already starting to get a little warm. But you know, we have this, believe it or not, we have this little swamp cooler sitting here, and even with the humidity is only like 40% outside. So, and this little swamp cooler is sitting there blowing some nice, comfortable air sitting here. I gotta catch back up on the chat here.
Hi, everybody.
She's back there, y'all. She's back there.
Hi, Wade.
Okay, let me see if I can give you a little.
That's me.
There you go.
Saying hi.
Starting to get her video out for the day. There's Jenny Phillips. Hi, Mary.
Hey,
Rose Chastain. Everybody saying hi. White Rock saying hi.
Hey, White Rock.
Yeah, we thought y'all fell off the planet till I seen you and David's live last night.
They've been busy.
Mary's the bomb. David Glunt in Delaware. Hey, hey. I love the tent and area. Looks good. Thank you very much, Robert. Yeah, she's been out there killing it down there.
Ooh, it is a scorcher at the moment. It's definitely hot.
Everybody's still saying hi, Mary and Miley.
Hello to everybody.
There's...
I'm not in the chat at the moment, but I'll get into it in just a second.
Oh, CRC had a whopper in their chicken coop today, snatching eggs. Uh-oh. Tiny Bubbles from Cape Coral, Florida. I know that place very well. In fact, back in the late 80s, I rebuilt the whole cable system for most of Cape Coral, me and a whole team of guys. And that was 86, 80, 87, I think. Yeah, 87. We did a bunch of cable out there in Cape Coral. You know, those, you know, the main guys, they come out and strung the lines, and then we had to go up and put in all the new drops on every pole. So that's what we did for a few months. Excuse me. Damn. No, I haven't put the motor in there. I'm still trying to get the shop area leveled out so I can put up the tent, the carport back over there, and then let it dry out and let it harden up a little bit, and then make that happen. My neighbor just showed up, y'all. So there's G Mess House. Place is looking awesome. Paint roof metal with solar paint. Yeah, actually it has sealant on it now. It has Cool Seal on it now, and I've got enough Cool Seal to put the second coat on it, which I'll be doing here soon. There's Brett. The neighbors out the outside, so the dogs are throwing a fit about them. 10,000 people in the 70s to 300,000, 259,000, probably 400,000. Wow. Man, I can remember when Cape Coral back in the 80s was, yeah, there wasn't that many houses out there. I mean, it took us a few months to do all of that, but we did all of that out there, and I can't even imagine what Cape Coral looks like now. In fact, I was shocked just seeing Sanibel Island after the hurricane down there, you know, because I used to work out there. I'm painting these condos out there years ago. So that was, you know, just seeing Cape Coral and then seeing how the causeway and all that stuff, or not Cape Coral, but the causeway going out to Sanibel Island and the bridge and all that, how that was all just mangled up and destroyed. That was just crazy to me. That's right. Hit that thumbs up, Paul. Thank you very much. Uh, kindness. Okay, is everybody saying hi? There's Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank. And Dink and Tank still putting out the dancing videos. I love it. And yes, every time I see one, I give them a thumbs up. Uh, let's see. I think the hit the thumb. That's right. Hit the thumb on your way in. So Brett, I got to come down there and play with your little toy here soon, man. As soon as I get the truck running, so I know I can make it. Right there, Lauren Joel, making it home. Yes, we are going to be at the meetup. We will be at the 10 killer this weekend. So if any of you out there want to come meet us, we would love that. We will be at 10 killer, and then we will also be doing the other one. But we're only going to be there for Saturday, y'all. You know, because we've got all these meatheads right here. And now that we've got the barn, we're going to go ahead and lock our dog door up. And we're just going to turn the AC on in the camper and just let them do their thing in there. And that way they've got plenty of room in the barn. And so if they, you know, they need to get cool off, they can just go in there and, you know, in the bedroom there, and they've got the window AC unit in there. They can go in there and do their chilling thing. And this way they won't get too hot. But it's not supposed to be like brutally hot anyway this weekend. I mean, I'm sitting in here right now.
We have somebody staying here. So
We have somebody staying here. Who's staying?
Staying here.
Oh, okay. So we have a dog watcher now officially, so that's cool.
Yep. So we do have a dog watcher, so it's a plus.
Yay. Saturday only. Okay, well good. We get to see Dink and Tank on Saturday for about 5 or 6 hours. Yeah, we plan on leaving here kind of early. What time you thinking? Probably 7?
Probably really early. Probably 6 or 7.
Yeah, we'll probably be leaving here about 6 or 7. It's a couple hour ride, so.
You know, it's 2-hour drive, so I want to get there pretty early.
And we figure we stay the day and hang out with everybody. There's Woods Bound. What's happening? So yeah, if you're new here to Junk to Gems, come on over and see us and meet us. You know, we'll be more than happy to hang out with you for a minute and see what's happening. So what else? I'm trying to catch back up on the chat here. It flew right by me while I was over here running my gator. Brian Wilkerson, what's up? Making it home. Okay, never mind. All right. In other words, pay attention to the chat and yourself and talking and not everybody else. There's Reverend Joe. What's happening? Leave at 6 to get there in time for breakfast. I know. Well, you know, last time we went, we stopped and had breakfast at this cool little restaurant on the way over. And that's probably where we'll stop again, and stop there at that place and have some breakfast there. You know, when we went in there was about 10 or 12 of us YouTubers that pulled in there. So they were all like, wow, okay. They weren't sure how to take us all. So we're hoping Tony and Judy going to come over too, right? I know that's an extra 2 hours, but there's Jack's Odds and Ends. Oh, tell them about my channel. Let's see what we got here. Man, tell them to jump right in there and join the thumbs up, and we'll have fun and talk about something and somebody from Eastern Kentucky. All right, well, Jack's Odds and Ends. That's okay. I can't say as I've heard that one, but that's cool. So y'all want to go check out Jack's Odds and Ends? Go check them out. See what's up. Rob and I would love to come meet you, but unfortunately we're not able to drive. Oh man, that's sad. I'm sorry, huh?
But understandable.
Brett says, now I feel like I'm at work. Indian voice. You will not be working all day. 24/7. So Judy, are you Judy and Tony, are y'all gonna come to the meetup and come hang out with us for a couple hours? I know that's a long ride, 4-hour ride or 3.5-hour ride for for a few hours, but it is definitely that.
But it's gonna be fun.
See, what was it? We're looking it up, and It's a ways. Okay. Yeah, 10 kilo. It's. I mean, I don't know how it's 2 hours from here. It's like 2 hours and 5 minutes from right here. So it's not that far at all for us. So however long it takes you to get here. So you would have to leave at like 4:30 in the morning. It's like, damn, man, why do you want to do that to me, man? uh, I know I need a bigger grasses. I need a really big grasses. I can expand my screen, but I'm afraid if I try to do it while I'm live, it might, I don't know if it, let's see, we'll try it one time. Okay, well, there we go. I can expand that. That works even better yet, because then I can still see what's going on, but I can see the chat a lot better. Uh, said, okay, too tight this weekend, but we wish we could. Oh man, that sucks, Brett. But we understand. We definitely get that broke part, you know. Like our channel took a serious hit right before Christmas, and it still hasn't recovered yet. So we are working on making that happen again. Right. Jonesy says, when you come visit Tasmania, make sure you get a good dog sitter because you'll be away for some time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's Gwen.
The grandkids to come over here then.
Yeah, definitely have to do that. Very touching buttons. This could get interesting, right? I'm using the purple crayon, so we're good. My good friend told me purple crayons make it better.
Does it?
Get home. Okay, there's treasure hunter Neil. There he is. I thought I'd seen Neil's in here, but I was having to scan back and forth, to make sure I could catch up. Yeah, so our dog door is about to blow out, y'all. They're finally tearing it up. This was one of them dog doors we brought from Florida, so it was like I think it was like $20 or $13 or some crap. It was super dirt cheap. Excuse me. Got a fan got a scratchy here. So we had bought they had this deal going on Amazon a couple of years back where we got a 2-for-1 deal, and we just went and bought 2 of them. Then we didn't need but 1 of them. Misplaced Country Girl. That's a very cool name. Why are you misplaced? Somebody lose you? That ain't right, man. I will get my big hammer and go beat them up. Harold had a paper crayon too, right? I know. I was, but purple is better. I'm telling you.
No, it's great.
Oh, it's great. Oh, I was just corrected. I stand corrected. Grape crayon. Better watch out for snakes coming in. Well, that's just it. There's Watchdog Pharmacy. What's happening, brother?
We've been lucky,
Yeah, we have been lucky. And these guys here, they don't, I don't know, something about them. They just on top of everything. Just so y'all know, we have gotten rid of just about every mouse around here. Like, we still hear one every once in a while, like trying to claw at something, but then, you don't hear it again for a week or so. So I think we pretty much got them all gone now, which is a good sign, because they were tearing up things.
So, I mean, with all the clearing and everything too.
Yeah.
And with the big vulture that's been back here having a place that he's at the moment, he'll have to relocate though.
Okay. Hey, Lee. All right. Who's Lee? I didn't see that one. I missed it. Gary's always pushing Mary's buttons, right? Right. Ring my bell.
Ring my bell.
So, who wants to see David in the Speedo? I told him if he's got guts enough to do it, I would do the calendar with him all. If he can do it, I can do it. Y'all may not like it, but I'll do it. There's Mike Birch. What's happening? Oh, Watchdog Farmers. I'm Lee. Okay, there you go. See, I forgot your name, and that's why it threw me off there. So I was like, okay, well, how did I miss that? Oh hell, oh hell no.
Is White Rock coming to the 10 killer?
Jason, are you and Tara coming to 10 killer?
Who's all coming? I want to know. Give me the 411.
Damn. Excuse me. Oh, that one went down the wrong hole. No, I can't do the speedo, y'all. Really can't. I would even freak myself out. Myself would be going, hey, 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 well, stop already. In 1800s bathing suits. Oh, that would be kind of comical. But then we'd have to get the, the big handlebar mustache and all that, And out of all the guys up here, I'm probably the only guy that can't grow any hair here. So, I mean, I bet I could probably get my mustache to grow out because I have to cut it like once a week because it'll get way down here. Damn, that water went right down me the wrong way. Don't help, I got this fan blowing right on me right here either. So, let me see if I can adjust that real quick. Wham. Started laughing about that. Straw hats and pitchforks and overalls.
There you go.
I had to throw the overalls in there, that would just be too funny. All right, Neil's coming too. Cool.
Oh, Neil, cool.
Lisa, I'll pay not to see the Speedos, right? Yeah. I agree. I just thought it was so funny. Everybody was giving David hell last night about being in, about putting on the Speedo and yoga shorts. There you go. We'll just have to put on our biking shorts. Them biking pants that the guys always wear. I mean, for some reason, I don't know. I just think those look goofy. It reminds me of back in the days when you had the waist hugger bell bottoms, My man looks great in skivvies. I'll rent him out for a calendar. Ain't nobody gonna miss one slice of out of the loaf. That's right. That's right. Stanley York Sr., how are you, brother? We are just ducky, mate. Yeah, you got me laughing on that one, coughing. I'm over here crying. I'm crying because of the Speedos. It made me cry. 2026 swimsuit calendar for the homesteaders of Arkansas. We won't be at 10 killer. We're going on a road trip with David, Tim, Rox, and Aunt to Florida.
No.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are all going there?
So that's where all my rocks are going. Tim's stealing all my rocks from David's from the come on over there. Even though all I got to do is go up there and dig a hole and dig a few more stumps out, and I'll find 20 more. So, not enough banana in the banana hammock there. Okay, here you are. That right there is funny. There's Melvin Donnie. Nope, David's taking the rocks to his brother. I know, he told me already. I was like, man, come on, man, that ain't right. You're giving away my rocks. He said, man, plenty more. Just go get them. I said, but I dug those out. I dug those out for me. No, I'm just kidding. I know he's got tons of giant rocks up there, but we're gonna need a bunch of them for, well, for
a couple projects.
Yeah, a couple projects. One for the big pond out here and what have you too. So. We don't want somebody come rolling down a driveway and then just be able to drive off into it. That would suck, because the thing's going to be about 12 foot deep. So, rocks are going to Florida. Yeah, well, Florida, that's all we got is sand. I should have him bring back a load of sand with him because that's something I can't get. One of y'all had a great idea the other day about getting sand for the pergola so I can put that sand on top of that stuff and get all my slate rocks to level out better. And I thought, you know what, that's an awesome idea. But then where do I find sand? you know, Florida, it was everywhere. That's all you had was sand. Like if you didn't have sand in your bed, you weren't in Florida. you know what I mean? Uh, David needs you to work on the old Dreamer's Landing. Yeah, I know. He said he wanted me to get down there, but we gotta wait for that one to dry out a little bit because Bertha likes to sink. He's going to be bringing too much back for his own. I know he's bringing back a load of steel, and man, what I wouldn't give to have a couple pieces of that for the pond. That would be so cool. I love Destin in Panama. It's been mine and Rob's favorite vacation spot. I love Destin. Destin is has a beautiful beach out there. Panama, not so much. Panama is just too much. I don't know. It's too much tourism there for me. There's Auntie Ann. What's happening? She's saying hi to everyone.
Hey, Auntie Ann.
So yeah, like I said, I do miss Florida to a point, y'all. I really do. But I'm much happier and much calmer up here. But I miss the sand. To be honest with you, I mean, I wish I could go down there and get like 4 dump truck loads of it and bring it back up here. I could probably just go to Texas and get it faster, but there's back to good, Rachel and Sean. So yeah, like I said, I'd love to be able to go get a big load of sand and bring it up here for that. So I asked my buddy Bo, my neighbor Bo over here today, if he knew someplace to get sand. And he says he knows a young man that lives over in Bellevue that has does a lot of landscaping. So he may have an insight on how to get a couple of buckets of sand. But that's pretty much all I would need is a couple of Bertha buckets full, and I would have more than enough to do that. I know, right? yeah. White Rock. Jason says your trips from Florida get expensive, man. Find a local.
Yeah.
yeah, I know that's right. yeah, like I said, I could go to Texas and get a trailer load easier than I can go to Florida. uh, so anyway, yeah, I think that's so if anybody has any clue of where I can get a couple loads of sand around here, let me know. I did see a place down the road over there in Danville, but they had like a little pile that wasn't even a full bucket full. So it's like, where do y'all get sand at around here?
Ship it in.
They would have to. God, but the fact that they only had a little pile, it must be not in a very big demand for sand up here.
Probably not.
Plenty of sand in Arizona. I know, right? I should have had Sean and Rachel bring a truckload with them. Go to a concrete company. Okay. I never thought about calling them and seeing if they know where to get. I mean, I'm sure they do know where to get it because they make it. Sand in the back of Judy and Tony's, right? There's another couple-hour drive to go get sand.
Closer than Florida.
Brian says we got plenty. Come on. yeah, all up and down that East Coast ain't nothing but sand and rock. So yeah, I would definitely once I get the truck running though, I'll be able to put sides on the trailer too, and I'll just be able to go haul a load at that time that way too. Oh, Annie Ann says she's gonna try and be at 10 killer on Saturday for a little while. Fingers crossed that my husband doesn't get called into work. Well, that would be awesome. We would love to see you.
You know it.
Our concrete company has sand, all and gravel all around here. Okay. So I think the concrete company I called for over here was, I think they're out of Danville. I can't remember though. We get sand at Sullivan's about 5 minutes from here. River sand, but better than hey, I'll take river sand. Anything better than this clay, you know what I mean? So I'll have to look around. There's Big Wave. What's happening? There's G Masshouse. Live in Texas now, but grew up in South Cal. Sand not the same as in Texas. I know, right? And it's not the same in Florida either. Florida sand is a little more grainy, you know, but super soft.
Hey, Big Wave.
Well, come on, Andy, and you know weatherman. The only people that have a job that can get a raise for being wrong. You know, they can screw up their job on a regular basis and still get a raise. Like the one guy told me, he says, you know, it's just all about presentation. It's how they present it to you. Okay, that sounds like good bull to me. Did SLR finally get their roof on? Last I knew, they had it. They had it going on. So I'm not sure if they finished it for sure or not. But yeah, be weather aware this weekend. We definitely will do that, Lee, for sure. Um, you know, it did that last time too. Last year when we went, it said it was supposed to rain, but and I guess they had severe rain the night before, and then all day Saturday while we were there it was nice, and then they ended up getting rained again that night. So politicians get a raise every year and still get it and get wrong. Man, amen to that one, brother. Amen to that one. Ryan Hall said storms in Oklahoma on Thursday too. Okay, yeah, we're supposed to get some here. Wednesday. See, was it Thursday? Wednesday, Thursday, like late Wednesday night, Thursday and Friday. So we're hoping Saturday, which should be good. Let me check out my phone again and see what it here says. I lived there for a while in my 20s. Yeah, it does. It's a different sand, you know, because I've lived in Texas and I've lived, you know, pretty much all over the place. And yeah, the sand in Florida is definitely different. That was one of the things that made me fall in love with Florida was the sand everywhere. And then after a couple of years of it, then you go, no, I'm over it. You know, but it's easy to dig, easy to build on, you know. So that's the nice thing about that. Yeah, just 30% chance all I'm showing here. And then our rain chance for around here dropped down to 50% now. So instead of 80%. Oh, they changed it to 50% with heavy thunderstorms. All right, I'm still showing 31%. So 50%. That's may or may not rain. We'll take the umbrella just in case. Uh, I hope a little rain comes to water my garden. I'm just now planting the garden. Winter hung on, right? Yeah, I know, right? I agree, Jason. I thought I could dig it. You have a hard time digging with a backhoe here. Okay, she's looking at the Weather Channel for 10 Killer Lake. You need to work your new toy in the banana hammock for Deborah's entertainment, right? Yeah, for Deborah's entertainment only. uh, what is that? Uh, oh, okay. Scott sent me a picture of a turtle. What is that? A paint turtle? Found a little turtle in the driveway. Yeah, it looks like a paint. Um, okay, Mary, you inspire many people with your hard work on the Gemstead. You definitely inspire me.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see it by summertime. Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to get it going. You know, we did all that clearing y'all out here. So and now if I can get the shop up, then and things will dry out to where I can actually drive around out there in the yard, then I'm really gonna start kicking hard and getting rocking on it. Deborah's already seen it. She's like, no, don't do it no more. uh, so no clue. It's hanging out in the driveway. Yeah, it looks like a paint turtle by the looks of the bottom of him. She would need extra thick grasses for that one, Paul. I told Art Wildman I was going to Mina. You mean a what? He said, always Mina. I said, no, I left her at home. It's like people ask me if I ever want a bag. I'm like, no, I'm trying to quit. Well, you need a receipt? No, I'm trying to quit those two. I'm cutting back. Oh, that's too funny. So anyway, so White Rock has got it going on up there with all this building going on. Pretty soon he's going to have his own, him and Tara are going to have their own community right there on their own property. Ain't going to have no room to to grow anything here soon. They keep building buildings on there. Pretty soon they'll have to go buy another property and move out and just rent everything out on there. Brett says, summertime, I'm taking naps. uh, this is the last time I have to try to garden in this shade. Rabbit hole, yeah, we can clear that out. I always take the receipt when getting gas. I don't want them to say I drove off without paying. Well, that's why you always have you. I always pay with a card when I get gas, just in case. You ain't gonna. Nope, I got it right there. Then again, you live in this little small town. You drive off without paying gas for here, and they'll just wait till you come back. Hey man, you forgot to pay the other day. You catch up? Okay. Or they'll just come over to your house, like the tire guy. You know, he just brings the tire over to me. You know, I didn't go pick it up in time, so he's like, "Yeah, I was on my way by. I thought I'd drop it by for you. I knew where you was at." Oh, you're not just odd. Your mama Smurf. Smurfette.
Is the back is that where the water is, White Rock?
What's that? I missed a comment.
The back part. We should build a good enough road to get down there.
Well, if here's Mama V. Well, if we could get Bertha up there, we could build a road. I ain't gonna guarantee it's gonna be a super smooth road, but we can build a road. The creek is on the back side of the property. Okay.
Ooh, really?
Well, we might just have to get a dozer then. All right, somebody send me those winning lottery numbers so I can get a big dozer and a truck and be able to pull these around and go have fun building roads. Andy answers, I'm gonna have to try and find a Smurfette costume. I know, right? That would so fit you, girl. It really would. Paint your face up blue, put it on. Oh yeah, you would so that would so fit you. I think I would just die laughing. Tim Wren, hi Gary, Mary, and Shorty. Good to see you this evening. Good to see you too, Tim. Glad you joined us.
Hi, Tim.
So, how many folks we got here with us tonight? 173 people watching. That is awesome, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It is live at 5 on the Gymstead. And just take a bath in blueberry, right? Freaked out about the pump first paid later policy when they were from other states. I know, right? Yeah, down here, like they see me pull up, they just go ahead and turn the pump on for me around here now. They've got to know me. Especially if they see the backhoe pull up there. They don't even make me come in. And if I do come in, he's like, I already turned it on for you. uh hey Mary, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Marco Torres, good afternoon. What's happening? I don't want to be blue forever, Paul. Right? We'll just have to get her stripped down in a bikini, put some goggles over her eyes, and we'll just spray paint her blue. That way she won't be blue forever. They got that body paint, that blue body paint. We'll make her a true Smurf. There's Karen Anthony. What's happening? Yeah, I think that would just be adorable to see Auntie Ann in a Smurf costume like that in blue. Don't smash that thumb while hammering that like button. That's right, hammer that like button. Not much. I'm late. Nope. Oh well, you're good enough. That's close enough. We ain't gonna count you late. We don't count tardies in here, man. uh, we have enough land to spread everyone out, right? Yeah, but you keep building the way, you're not going to be able to spread everyone out. Pretty soon, you're going to be like having condos up in there. You building faster than I can keep up with what's what. Temp blue hair dry. There you go, Ace. There's Stuart Hunter. What's happening? Yeah, they even got that. I mean, they got that spraying hair stuff now. You can just have your hair blue in no time at all. You weren't supposed to actually look. Yes, he was. Oh, I think that's hilarious. 10-minute warning, Brian says. No, don't threaten me with a bad time. I think that's funny. All right, come on, spill them beans there, Rachel. Where's the costume? Let's take up a collection here. We can get if we can get Auntie Ann a Smurf costume for the 10 killer.
Oh goodness.
I think it would be hilarious. There's Clara Her. What's happening? So yeah, if y'all I'm hoping y'all been liking the videos. Like I said lately, we're drying out slowly but surely. That last little bit of rain was actually pretty decent. It didn't flood us out or anything this time. We ended up getting enough water in the pond that I had to pump it so I could keep that one side dry. To where I can dig that out. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. Tim Piles, what's happening? Jenny Phillips, Mary, I like your garden beds.
Thank you.
Did you get the video out already?
No, that was yesterday.
Okay, yesterday. You're so lucky I don't live next door. I'd be right in that window behind you doing silly stuff, right? Yeah, it's actually that the sun is starting to peek in there a little bit, so now you can start to see out there. If you're sitting in here, it's tinted enough to where you can see out, but you can't see in. It's got that that Florida sun mirror tint on the outside. So it's kind of funny sometimes the dogs, you'll see them sitting out there just staring at the window like they expect them to see somebody in here, and they know they can't see in here. But at night now they can see everything going on. I only had some, Scott. What's that? I missed it. Awesome run. Gary, call me after you live. Okay, got a question. All right. I might have an answer. Did you see the mud video yet? No, I haven't. I haven't, Jonesy, but I will check that out. Let me see if I can can I click on the link? Oh, I'm gonna have to copy that one. Let's see if I can do that. No, don't hide it. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it this way. No, it won't let me copy the link. All right, Jonesy, I'll just go to your page and look it up. I'll look at it. People that it's all Grady go live next. That's right. Because it ain't all just happy. It's all Grady. That's another couple I'd like to meet sometime. See how they're doing. There's Joe, Heavy Duty Life. Made it just in time. Auntie Ann has Amazon Smurf costumes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's game on. All right, I'm taking up a collection so we can get Auntie Ann a Smurf costume between now and Saturday.
No, that's not gonna happen. You ain't gonna get an outfit from Amazon that quick.
Oh yeah, Brett. I sure know mud. There is no doubt.
Hey, Mid-America's coming up.
Yeah, we got to get it from Mid-America. Auntie Ann, are you coming to Mid-America too?
I know she's gonna be at Mid-America.
Okay. I saw one, but it had terrible reviews, Paul. Okay. Well, I'm going to look it up now. It's on Australian Radio Indie. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out, definitely, Jonesy. I think I'm subscribed to that channel. I'm almost sure of it. I try to be subscribed to all of them. I know you got like 3 of them. All right, cool. Yeah, she said she will definitely be there. So maybe we can get it for the Mid-America meetup. I think it'll be very cool. So we're going to do our best to Everybody pitch in 50 cents or $1 and let's get Auntie Ann a Smurfette costume for Mid America. I'll pitch in 5 right away for everybody that can't do $1 or 50 cents. 5-minute warning. uh, more like 7 more channels. Oh, man, 7 channels. Oh wow. Well, you got to send me an email, Jonesy, with all of those channels so I can make sure I'm all up to date on them and see if we can't help you boost them up there. See, Jonesy ain't doing it. He's retired now, so ain't like he's doing it for money. I think he's just trying to make a record, see how many channels he can get. All right, Robert. Good night, everyone. God bless you all. Karen Anthony saying hi. Let's see what else we got here. We got about 4 minutes. Oh, yeah, right at 4 minutes here. So late getting here, but we'll go back and watch. Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely know about mud, and I'm looking forward to getting out here and getting some of that. Oh, thank you, Mama V. That's see right there. It's $5 for the collection for the Smurfette costume. That's the first $5. You got 5 minutes left. Come on, anybody give me a 4, give me 4, give me 4, give me 29. Yep, Sergeant's Talk TV at tonight at 8. Yep.
Yeah, Rich Life ain't going live because he don't have no voice.
Oh, see, he talking too much. Guess what, Rocker? That's probably gonna happen. From Mama V. Yeah, it's from Ace from Mama. She says, "Yeah, we're definitely gonna get her." Sergeant's Talk TV. There's a link right down there. Let me see if I can pop it up there. Yep, there we go. Show it. Oh. There's another $10 for the costume. That is awesome. So if y'all go in there, there's 10 euro from Paul. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna see if we can't get that costume. All right, Annie, and text me your size so we know we can get the right size. I know it's going to be small. There's another 10 from Rocker. Come on, come on, come on. All right, we got 3 minutes. How much can we get here? Can we get enough for the costume before it's over? Come on, give me 5, give me 5, give me 120. Mama V is invested in this serious fun, right? All right. Yeah, Auntie Ann, guess what? You're going to be Smurfette. I'm going to be right there helping too, video in this costume, man. This is going to be too cool. I want to do the blue face and do the white marks. So Gary, you need our bigger glasses. It's $60, so that's what we got to get. How much we got so far? So we got 10 there. We got 10 there. We got 5 there. So we got half of it right there, yo. I forgot one. Oh yeah, there's 10, there's 25, and then whatever the euros come out from Paul. I'll bring my Barrett neon green slingshot bathing suit. Jones is retired now, turns in 7 tax returns, right? All he's got to do is switch up the accent a little bit. Yeah, that's not Mike. I'm the other Mike. No, not Euro crap. Oh, that's right. You're still on the pounds. That's right. I'm sorry, bro. I forgot y'all are still on the pound over there. Jason has blue crayons. We can color you when you pass out, right? That used to be the thing back in the day when you would go partying. If you started drinking too early out on the river and you passed out, oh, it was game on. We kept permanent markers in the boat just in case you passed out on the boat. Because 4 or 5 beers in that sun, and a lot of times it don't take very much. Excuse me. Oh, that's too funny. So we got about, oh, we're late. All right. So y'all go check out everybody over there. It's all Grady. We love y'all. Thank you for joining us tonight. Man, we appreciate it very much. We'll see y'all this weekend, Saturday at 10 Killer. All right. Go check them out over there and tell them we sent you over there. All right. We'll see you guys. Love you. Bye. End the stream. They said end it. No, come on, stop.